Wow, I'm honestly surprised we got third kits in the way that we did. If you've been living under a rock, Splatoon 3, after a year of no content updates, just got third kits, a returning stage, new badges, refined matchmaking, and enhancements on Switch 2, alongside the announcement of a spin-off title featuring Deep Cut. There's a lot to talk about regarding all these updates, but today, I'm only focusing on third kits. I'll probably have a video about my thoughts on the spin-off at a later date, as they didn't really show off much, and I gave my thoughts on the other stuff in a community post. Splatoon 3 getting third kits has been one of the biggest things talked about regarding the updates, even before all the weapons got their second kits. This was mainly because people were very dissatisfied with the kits released throughout the lifecycle of Splatoon 3, in terms of quantity and quality. Across 2 years, we got 8 to 13 weapons every 3 months, with the majority being second kits for existing weapons, and 2 to 3 new main weapons most seasons. People were very divisive on the subs and specials these weapons received, though I'm mostly pretty positive about it. I think there's a kit for every single type of player in this game. Want to spam your special in Turf War? There are weapons for that. Do you want an annoying area of effect weapon for tower control? There are weapons for that. Do you want to be extremely fast and slippery, making it hard for people to catch you? There are weapons for that. I think what people want in weapon kits can be very subjective depending on the type of player you are, and how committed you are to the game as a whole. Competitive players look at a weapon like Neo Sploosh because it's weak and it lacks tools to make up its weaknesses, while other players might find it fun, jumping around the map and chipping enemies away from afar. Weapons needed to wait 3 to 21 months in order to get a second kit, and there's a good chance that a main weapon you like gets paired with subs and specials you don't like, whether it's the synergy, balance, or other reasons, and you just go back to playing the original, feeling like the waiting was wasted. And that was the main problem with the kit system people had, so just pumping out more kits would alleviate this problem slightly. I actually recommend ProChara's video on a possible successor to the kit system. That is a completely different conversation though, and I don't want to get into it in this video. What I'm speaking about is regardless of the weapon's competitive balance, fun factor, or other criteria, having more weapon kits is always a benefit, which leads to why I'm concerned about the future. This update came with 30 third kits, all listed here, but Splatoon 3 has 65 main weapons, meaning more than half the weapons still don't have a third kit. I know people are saying it's more a matter of time before we get them, but I'm not so sure. Look at Splatoon 1 and 2. Excluding replica weapons, Splatoon 1 has 35 main weapons and 17 third kits. Splatoon 2 has 51 main weapons and 29 third kits, meaning 48.5% of weapons got a third kit in Splatoon 1 and 56.8% got a third kit in Splatoon 2. Which would mean out of the Splatoon 3's 65 main weapons and 30 third kits, 46.1% of weapons would get a third kit in Splatoon 3. People are saying, but we'll get third kits for all, they just haven't announced them. But are we really sure? We've been saying this for the last 2 times and it didn't happen either time. I don't think this is a slam dunk case. Don't get me wrong, I would absolutely love to be proven wrong. I think third kits for all weapons should happen, and since they're working on a new Splatoon spin-off, Splatoon 4 is likely another 4+ years out. Along with looking like a single-player focused game, they can beef up the main multiplayer game that is emblematic of the series. But let's go back a bit. What do I actually think about the current third kits we have gotten? Well, I think they're great. I really do like how they're branded weapons again, like the Kensa collection, and give their own unique style, with Barazushi given the Wasteland style and Embers given more of a Vaporwave style, even though my 3 most played weapons didn't get a third kit. But in terms of kits after this is what I think is likely to happen. I do not think we will get 35 new kits dropped at the beginning of Season 13 in September. Instead, I think we will get the remaining 35 weapons at the start of Season 14 in December. I think 30 weapons is more than enough to keep the player base busy for 6 months, and I would definitely feel overwhelmed if we got a massive amount in such a short amount of time. We might even get a newer returning stage to go alongside it. Though, if we don't get any updates or confirmation about the 35 other weapons by the end of this year, honestly, I think third kits for all won't be happening again for a third time. This was just a quick video on my thoughts about third kits, since it is always one of the most talked about topics across all 3 Splatoon games. This video wasn't initially planned, and I wasn't even sure if I had the time to make it, but thankfully things worked out. My next video is planned for the first week of next month. More details coming out soon. Thanks all for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to keep up to date on my content and all things Splatoon. If you really like my content, consider becoming a channel member, which has exclusive perks such as badges next to your name during live streams, sneak peeks on upcoming videos, and direct video suggestions. Make sure to check out my streams too. I had a ton of fun playing the new update last night, and I plan to be live tonight with some Big Run. Hope you all had a good rest of your day. Bye.